December 22nd, 2022. I'm headed to my new W-2. And what I wanted to talk about today is a little bit how the app works. I'm up here in Kansas City. I've started my new job. If you ever wanted to drive in another city, it's real simple. All you have to do is change your zone and then look up the zip code. Boom. It's that easy. It's that easy. I haven't driven, but I did change zones. I did look at the offers. They weren't any more horrible than they are in St. Louis. They do have incentives. I've been getting incentives all day. Even extra incentives. Right on. I just got all these big boxes for my new terminal, though. So I'd have to put them on a cart, take them up to the hotel room, and then go from there. Now, I may do that. Not today. But I haven't done it yet, but I may do it today and get a couple deliveries in. But my big plan really is to leave here tomorrow before noon, head straight to St. Louis, head straight to home, drop these off in the garage, and then spark Friday, Saturday, or part of Friday, all day Saturday, and part of Sunday, depending on how things go. My truck is in the shop again. Same kind of issues. That's scary. But that's really not what this video is about. The new job, by the way, is going great. Seems like a great company. It's going to be challenging. No doubt about that. Going to be in charge of a lot of different kind of stuff. Nothing I can't do, though. Nothing like that. So, right on. I will say this. Looks like a first-class company. So, wanted to talk a little bit more about the app. I seen something on social media where a driver got on a driver's site and tried to blame the driver for being an hour early. Well, common sense would tell you that Walmart is only going to gives you the orders, right? And if you're a driver, you should know that. But here's the big part of it. The way the app works on the other side of all of this. Like, when you arrive at the store, the app is supposed to work this way. And if the app doesn't work this way, which sometimes it's glitchy on the other side too, no doubt about it. But the way the app's supposed to work, they text you when you arrive. They text you when you're leaving. They text you when you get to your house. And then they text you when you get the picture. When you take the picture, that gets texted to the customer too. So, like this thing that I hear sometimes, I see a lot, people getting on driver sites on Facebook and saying they're going to take the tip away from the driver because of whatever reason. Act like they don't get these notifications from Walmart. Well, if you don't, that's not the driver's fault. All right. This person mentioned airplane mode. I'm just going to tell you about airplane mode. You can check in early. By using airplane mode. You just put your phone in the airplane mode. You say you're there. It's going to tell you. It's going to let you do that. It's not going to let you pick a parking spot. You're going to have to go back, turn it off airplane mode, put the parking space in, and you can check in early. But the most time, if you're sitting in the parking lot, the most time that it's ever going to save you is 25 minutes. So even if you use airplane mode, you're not going to be an hour early. And even if you were, the customer would be getting text the whole time, right? I've arrived. I've loaded the groceries. I'm headed your way. And a lot of drivers do that. I do not. Because why? The app is supposed to do it. You know what I mean? This job's not here. I'm the terminal manager. I expect other people to do certain things. There's mechanics here. I don't fix the trucks. I might check to see if the trucks are fixed or whatever. I expect them to do that. So I'm working with this app. I expect them to do what they're supposed to do. And if they're not, they should suffer the consequences. In other words, don't blame it on the driver. It's the app. And even as far as the airplane mode goes, man, I wouldn't suggest using that a whole lot. Have I ever done it? I'm not going to admit on YouTube I have, but let's just give an example of when it's tempting, okay? You get a Sam's Club order. A lot of times the Sam's Club order is like you get it at 10:15 and it's not going to be ready till 11. That's 45 minutes. You know what I mean? It's still not an hour though. And if you were sitting in the Sam's Club parking lot, which you never would be, it could save you 45 minutes. But yeah, but even if you're 30 minutes away, you still have to wait 15. If you're 15 minutes away, which is a lot more likely, you'd have to wait a whole another 30 minutes. That's pretty tempting to use it then, right? Especially if it's, I don't know, going to a business, something like that. Or, it's the middle of the day, right? And this what this scenario on Facebook was. It was in the middle of the day. This person said they had a canceled doctor's appointment. So, if they had their doctor's appointment, they would have been late. I don't know. I don't know why you would ever get on a driver Facebook site and say you're taking away a driver's tip anytime. I mean, are you just wanting to get abused on the internet? Is that it? You got like some kind of self-harming thing going on? You like people to yell at you over the internet complex or something? I don't know why you would just keep that stuff to yourself or post it somewhere else. Post it on your own personal site or something. I wouldn't post it in a driver's site. You're not going to get a good response. You're especially not going to get a good response from me. I'm going to call you a thief. Yeah, you stole that money from that driver. You told that money. You're no worse than somebody stealing something from Walmart. Instead of stealing from Walmart, you stole from that driver. That's it. That's the bottom line. They'll survive. But things to consider when you're stealing tips from drivers, they have your address. If you do it more than once, they can figure out what your last name is, stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't steal tips from drivers. Stupid. Would I ever go back and try to do that? Try to get the money? No. Nope. But I'm a lazy 56-year-old guy, not as tech savvy as some. People have done a lot of stuff for a lot less. So yeah, it's really a dumb idea. And then to post it all over Facebook with your last name? Are you an idiot? I mean, stupid. God knows what you got posted on Facebook. Just don't do it, and don't brag about it. Even if it was all the driver's fault, which in this case it absolutely was not. That we all know the app sends all kinds of. I've delivered curbside deliveries an hour early, and the only way that I knew that I delivered an hour early is that it was on the tag. I didn't even find out about it from the customer or the app itself. It was on the sticker, that we all have to scan. That it was supposed to be delivered at 6. Walmart sent me there at 5. Walmart sent me there. Walmart sent me a saying, "Do you want this delivery?" with the wrong time on it, saying that it needs to be picked up by this time. And if you're more than 15 minutes late, they're going to ding you. And then I picked it up and then I delivered it. And the lady said to me, "Hey, you're an hour early." And I said, and she wasn't mad, didn't care or nothing. She just mentioned it. And then, I looked at the sticker on the stuff, and that was the only way I knew that, she was right. So I may do some deliveries here today. I kind of doubt it. I'm more apt to just race home tomorrow and try to do some from home tomorrow. Feel a lot more comfortable. But they do have deliveries here. It was real easy to get there, to get to where I could have worked today in Kansas City. All you got to do is change the zip code in the app. It's real simple. Right on.